Think of it like this. You go to play an FPS because that's what you're in the mood for, but the game ends up playing like Madden. My hat, my kingdom for a hat. Please present unto me my hat. By the way, Twitch bros, did you realize that the audio on Twitch is now far better quality? I have improved the audio bitrate to the maximum that Twitch allows. You are listening to my voice in glorious 64-bit audio that has been crushed down. My voice is being recorded at 120,000 hertz. And it has been compressed down slightly. Very slightly. Oh wait, YouTube's here too. Hi YouTube! Hello YouTube, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Alright boys, video game time today. We have a Tokusatsu game. These words, they mean things, but not to me.
Me like video game. Alright, so let me explain it like this to you. You's going for a crumpin' good time, alright? And you's going out there and you sees that there's this big sign that says all you can eat buffet, right? Now you're going to that all you can eat buffet because you want to get your stomach filled up to the brim, right? And you're going there for food. Now you's hungry. You's real hungry, alright? You're so hungry that you just need to eat you some food. But when you get there, there's a really crumpin' good fight. But like, you're not here for the crumpin' good fight. You're hungry. You're angry. You're hungry. You want the food. And yeah, the crumpin' good fight's good, but where's my tater tots? Where's my chicken nuggets? Where's my beef? There's no food here. There's just a bunch of blighters fighting.
Well, Oncey, happy Easter Sunday to you as well. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, because we are going to play Kijutsu Rider! Kijutsu Rider! Third-person Tokusatsu villain game. I say Tokusatsu villain game because I'm the Tokusatsu villain, and we are going to fight people. And, you know, we're gonna have fun. And I've been told this is a mostly negative review game. I'm sorry I don't speak Arabic. No, that was Orcish. I know. There's a very, slight distinction there between Orcish and Arabic. I know. But if you listen to the accent there, it's more Scottish, right? So that's how you can kind of tell whether it's Orcish or Arabic. Anyway, everybody, hope you're excited, because I have no idea how well this game's gonna run. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Galvin. Da 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 da. Galvin. Everyone, are you excited? It is video game time. I am very excited. I would like to show you a video game. Implying Scotland isn't Arabic, shaking my head. Oh, jeez. You know, you caught me. Alright, let's see. Please. Oh, the game's EXE is titled Project Recommon. Ah, I see. Alright, let's see if this game works. Will the game capture? Will the game launch? Unreal Engine, good start. A game by Dalton Freeland. Press start! Oh boy. Chat? Oh boy. What? Oh no. Chat, oh no. Chat, oh no. Chat, oh no! Chat, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I have to manually cap the frame rate, chat. Oh no! 5 FPS. Okay, so that's not it. That is actually that it's running at several hundred FPS. So we are going to, real quick here, I'm going to open my control panel. I haven't had to do this for a while. We are going to cap the FPS. We are going to cap the FPS. We're going to cap it to 30 real quick. Okay, thank you. There we go. So chat, the issue there is that the game was running at like 500 FPS.
Dang old English person there, wayward culture on the good old Protestant Scots again. Somebody shaking my head. I can't believe this stuff. I don't know, you know, it's all terrible. They go out there and they don't tell them Protestant Scots. They tell them, hey, you can't go doing this stuff. You can't go having yourself some fun.
Alright, boys. Let's go! New game. Start. Loading. Oh no, wait a second. I have to have a controller installed. Hold on. This is fine. Chat, are you excited? I'm going to kill you. In the face. Holy shit! Start! Ready! Fight! Henshin! Let's go! Okay, this actually is kind of fucking cool. Okay. Fairly standard controls. What do we got? No! 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 What do you mean it instantly crashed? No! 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 I was actually having fun! Is this game running a Bitcoin miner in the back end? No, it's just Unreal Engine. Welcome to Unreal. It's okay. I had to cap the frame rate so it would load properly, because it was using too many frames. Alright, boys. It's time to try again. This time, I win. This time, I ready to win. I heard mixed things about this game. Well, it's crashed already. It's crashed already, so... It's crashed again. Chat, it's crashed again. Oh, you've heard mixed things about this game. Oh, I wonder what those mixed things are related to. Hey, chat. It crashed again. Onward, Christian soldier, marching as to war. Alright. Crash, yippee, big payout for potato. Achoo, bless you, Horace, welcome in. We're just watching Isaac Clarke from Dead Space getting attacked. Alright, boys, it's time to fight! I'm afraid to hit the skip cutscene button, because it might crash. On the bright side, I'm excited because we get to Henshin! Henshin! See? He even says Henshin. Wait! Was this a game that... No. Wait. I remember when they were doing recruitment for voice acting stuff for this whole... Oh, it looks decent. It plays fun. Alright, let's see what we have here. I mean, I'm enjoying it so far. It's a little bit unstable, but nothing I'm not used to. Sound design's fun. Gameplay seems interesting. No! They killed that man! You monster! What have you done? I'm going to kill you! No! Stop right there! I won't let you hurt another person in this city! Counters. And it crashed. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun day. You are damn right it's going to be a fun day. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm actually excited. It has been a while since I've played a game this unstable. Alright, we're going to move the cap up to 60 frames a second. We're going to move the cap up to 60 frames a second, chat. We're going to see if this is just a game that can't run at 30. It needs to run at 60. Alright, boys. We are going to go again. We are going again. This is science. We are doing a scientific experiment. The experiment is, can you play the first level without the game crashing too much? Let's... Okay. Hey, chat. It doesn't like running at 60. Okay, so it wants to be capped at 30. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That is fine. Alright. I will cap it at 30. Okay, it doesn't like being capped at 30 either. Hi, this is fun. Alright, Global illumination, we'll turn that off. That'll be fine, right? We'll turn off reflection as well. It'll be fine. Sure. Yes. Is 4 good? Is 0 good? Which good? Chat? 4 good or 0 good? Which good? Which good? 4 or 0? 0. Ugh. I was T-posing. No! My theoretical wife and children will miss me! Quick, save me, Hero Man! Don't worry, Hero Man has arrived. Huh! You're fine! I'm here to save your life from the Crash Demons! Grr. It's henshin time. John Hero Man is here to save the day! Boy, I love video games, chat. Boy, I love video games, chat. Solid start, boys. Solid start. Solid start. Solid start. You know, it turns out the true boss of this game is the crashes. So, we are going to try and give this game the best possible start it can by forcing it into borderless windowed mode. And we're gonna see if that works. All right, welcome to the excitement. Welcome to the joy. We're gonna try again. You know what? I'm gonna hit continue. Chat. We're gonna hit continue. Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Bravo! Bravo! Bravissimo! Oh, joy! Oh, joy! Oh, joy! You know what? This is $11 really well spent. Are you kidding me? Seems like the game's making too many technical difficulties. No, 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 no. That's part of the experience. You have to understand. We're actually fighting the game itself. Alright? And I'm gonna be honest. I like the music. I like the character designs. Maybe we can build our own henshin game when S-Sandbox comes out later this month. You know, I've had buddies who have been telling me about S-Sandbox since before it was announced. I got invited multiple times. They're like, "Hey, you want to do these? You want to do this game? You want to make a game here in this?" It's like Gary's Mod 2. So voice the void then? No, 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 no. We're playing this. This is what we're doing today. It doesn't matter how many times the game crashes. I now consider it a challenge to be able to successfully get out of the... It crashed again. I want to give S-Sandbox a go soon. No, Gmod crashes whenever I try to load a map. Okay, voice of the... I'm very happy with S-Sandbox getting the ability to create standalone games, because that is going to make so many interesting little things here. We're going to go from Unreal slop to Valve slop. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Sandbox slop. Sand slop, if you will. Hi, so I'm going to try... We're just going to turn everything to 0, and we're going to see if that works, chat. We're going to turn everything to 0. Maybe this'll work. Alright, boys. Minimum settings. Does it pally? Does it play without crashing if I turn everything to minimum? It's like pottery. Rhymes. I don't think this game wants to participate full-on Power Rangers experience. Don't worry. It does. It just doesn't know that it does yet. Hey! Get away from him. Kaboom! Alright. I'm not gonna crash this time. At all. Hi! How's it going? I'm here to henshin again. Dynamic entry! Henshin! Fight time! Kill all! So good! Listen, eventually, we might have to start a new game. Maybe this is fine. Maybe this is just, okay, it's fine. It's fine. I believe, chat. I believe in this game. I will play this game. I will fucking beat this game. Fuck it, chat. Until I beat this game, we are not playing anything else. We are going to finish this fucking game. I don't care. I do not care. Did anyone else see the Civvy A pose? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Maybe we just need to set the settings to max. Maybe if I set everything to max. I do not care. Have you tried deleting all of the programs from your hard drive? Oh, that's what I was missing. Yeah, no, that's what I was... what I am going to do is try starting a new game. Listen, it's going to crash a few times. Hey, I was over there, and then I A-posed. Save me! I'm going to kill you. No, you're not. Because I'm John Hero Man. And I'm a badass. I like how he's got rabbits on his chest. Wait, he has rabbits. Chat, he's got rabbits. He's got little rabbit heads. Look, he's got little rabbit heads. Henshin. Wizard time. I am going to kick your ass. Hey, the game works now, for now. Kamen Rider Kapipi!
All cylinders, all out!
Well, I'll be. You really did only need to crank every setting to 11. Yeah, it turns out, pores need not apply. I guess I'm poor. I guess I'm poor. I guess I'm poor, chat. Did it just now start the tutorial? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now we're playing with Unreal. Boys! Honestly, I'm excited, chat. I'm excited to play this all the way through to the end. Why is it working better with max settings? What jank sorcery is this? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm hoping we got a checkpoint. We did not. Alright, boys. We get this one thing. Alright. It's crashed again. We can't continue. We can only new game. Oh, yeah. Baby. I like the vibe, too. I want this game to run better. Hey, Dev, if you can make this game run better, I think this is going to be fun. But I'm just going to be crashing here for a few hours. So, could you at least throw out a pillow for me? Because I'm going to be crashing at your game for a bit. Alright, hold on. Press any button. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm surprised you didn't crank the settings up when it became a challenge to you. Alright, so chat. Remember that max settings is apparently the way that we successfully get this game to run. Also, it's no longer recognizing my controller. So, we're gonna have fun with that. It's no longer recognizing controller. So, we're gonna see how this goes without a controller. Alright? Okay. What? Okay, it's crashed again. But I don't have an any button. I was trying... It was spacebar. It meant spacebar. It said any button, it meant spacebar. Surprised you didn't crank up all the settings when it became a challenge to you. As soon as... Rather. Yeah. 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 So, anyway. We're gonna be here... You know what? We'll try using the default settings then, since it's decided to do this. Alright. 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 We're gonna do it this time. Is it now crashing every time we do this? Hold on.
You won't dodge this!
Come on! Come on! No! No! Why? Why do you persecute me so? Why do you hate me? Hold on. I'm gonna try plugging in a different controller. We're gonna see if this one works. Video game! Why do you hate me? I want to play you! I want to enjoy you! I want to support the developer! Watching this reminds me of a game I want to make one day. I hope it reminds you of all the ways you're going to do it better. I've gotten better value from $11 food poisoning in this game. Okay, listen, just because I'm having a bad experience doesn't mean it's a bad experience. Alright, maybe I just need to plug in this controller instead. Alright?
Peel out!
Holy shit, what is happening?
No stopping now!
Chat? Okay, swapping controllers has suddenly made the game wildly more accessible. Button mash to the extreme! Hey, do you like my car? Do you like my car? Hi, are you gonna crash me this time? Do I have to skip all the cutscenes? Is that it? Clear! Why did the NPC have a clown face? Probably because we're in a simulation, if I had to take a guess. It's probably also why there's an A pose. Counter attack. What? Okay. There we go. Man, we're getting farther, chat. We're getting farther. We're getting farther. We are getting further into the video game. This is a good sign. This is a good sign. We have almost beaten the tutorial. I am convinced we are doing better. We are doing better. I like how the explosion effect stays in the background and after the counter. Yes! That is fine. This is what good video games look like. Listen, I may be slightly starved for Tokusatsu content. I need this game to function. I need to enjoy this game. Chat, I need this to be good. You have to understand. I have talked a lot of shit about a lot of video games, but I need this one to be good. Maybe if I can just get past the first level, it'll stop crashing. Maybe if I just get far enough, it'll be fine, alright? I just need this game. I need this game to be good. I need this fucking game. I need this game to be good. Please. 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 I need this to be good. I need it. Dalton. Freelance Sensei. Please, teach me the ways of how to play your game. Freelance Sensei, teach me. Teach me. Teach me how to do your video game. What have I done wrong? Why? Why? What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? I just want a good Tokusatsu game! I want this to be a good game! It looks cool! The character design's great! I'm sad! I want this to be better! I want to enjoy this! No, we're gonna finish this game! I don't care! I don't care! I am going to play this! Hi! Please. I am a wizard! Witness my fury! Please. Can I skip the tutorial? Please, can I skip the tutorial? That would be nice. Listen, it's not that I don't want to play your tutorial, it's that your tutorial keeps crashing. It's that your tutorial keeps crashing. It's I want this to be good, chat. Chat, when I can play the game, it's pretty good, you know? You know, when I can, you see, when I went, Freeland Sensei, please. Freeland Sensei, please, teach me what I'm doing wrong. Teach me what I'm doing wrong. Teach me what I'm doing wrong. Is it because we don't have it on maxed out settings? Is that it? Does your vision require maxed out settings? Does it require minned out settings? Man. What am I doing wrong? Alright. I just want this to be a good game. Chat. Two. Hi, excuse me. Do you, oh, would you like to... I went to the support page to try and check out what's going on, and the first thing it says is, do you want to refund this game? No, I do not actually want to refund this game. This has to be the wrong build of the game. This has to be. Looking at the gameplay gifs on the page, there are so many differences. There's no way this is the release version. I might be overdosing on copium, but I was really looking forward to it. Listen, there's so many differences. You have to understand. Can't end the first level. I reach the portal at the end of the street, but then nothing. An invisible wall keeps me from ending the level. Oh. 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 I love the art style of your game, and the gameplay looks fun, but the sheer amount of overwhelming negative reviews suggest it's releasing in a buggy, messy style, making people like me hesitant in pushing the game. Both myself and others would love to support your work. I'm sure we'd appreciate reassurance you plan on fixing the game in its broken state. Wishing you the best. Hope to see this game flourish and get better in time. He will definitely make the changes, please air your grievances. I work with him on a daily basis. I'll be sure he gets the message. Well, listen, I am genuinely... Hey, I want to take a moment out here. If you actually are working with the dev here, I am someone who loves Tokusatsu and has since he was a little child, right? I grew up on things like Space Sheriff Gavin, the early Sentai stuff, Ultraman and whatnot. And I love the general style and the general feel of this, but there is currently a lot of issues in trying to play this. I can't get past the first level without it crashing a lot. And I'm going to keep trying this, right? This is a video game that I am going to do my absolute best to try and beat, in spite of the crashing, because I want there to be more Toku games. I want Tokusatsu to have actual impact, right? I want people to be able to enjoy these sort of things, and I love the style. I love the visual style. I love the actual way the attacks look. I feel like with some basic sound effects for some of the weapon stuff updated, I feel like with some fixes on the crashes here, a little bit more variety on some of the combos, this can be a good experience. For somebody's first development project, which is what I'm presuming this is, is that it is an early development project. It is not a bad first foray. It is a buggy one. This feels like an early alpha or maybe even a beta, right? Okay, no, it definitely feels like a first project. I've done some design work on video games before. I worked with a few studios, and I can say that again, this has some potential. I would say that some major things already that I can see, even just in playing the tutorial here, that need to be worked on is, first of all, the stability of the game needs to be improved. The visual fidelity that you guys have here has a bit more of a Vaseline look than I think really works for it. I think instead of leaning into the Unreal Effects graphical settings that are there by default, I think he needs to lean more into that sort of manga style that he's kind of going with this sort of very painterly manga, comic booky type thing. I think that genuinely there is good potential here. There is solid, genuine potential here for something to be interesting. I'd like to be able to see the rest of the story. I've seen the trailers before here. I bought this as soon as I possibly could because this seems like something that has good potential, and I want to support developers making the kind of games that I want to play. With a fighting game like this, a third-person brawling fighting game like this, one of the big things you have to deal with is going to be combos for attacks, it's going to be enemy variety, it's going to be the feeling of how you move forward. I've seen a lot of people talking about how there's a lack of responsiveness in some of the controls. Now that is something that you can get your timing better on there. I've noticed personally that some of the timing on the blocks already is a little bit rough, but nothing major. The biggest problem I'm currently having with the game is the fact that it is crashing as often as it is, right? And I do genuinely want to say this. Even with a rough launch like this, and this is a very rough launch that could damage the game for the short term, if he can put his nose to the grindstone, if the developer can actually put that nose to the grindstone and get this stuff working, this has potential to recover and turn far better, right? This is not a failed project. This is a failed launch. Those are difficult to recover from, right? But they are not impossible. There are some issues with some of the graphics here. Some of the timing seems to be off in how they vanish, how they come on screen. Some of the sound effects seem to be lacking. The volume, the actual sound design seems to be a little bit off, but from a first-time developer, I'm assuming this is a solo dev. It is not necessarily surprising. I would recommend, if he has the money left over from these initial sales, investing it back into the game in hiring an actual sound engineer would be very, very beneficial for this project. I do think already some of the voice acting could do with a little bit of a buff in volume. Some of the sound effects could do with placement better for actual, like, giving some extra impact here. I think adding the amount of screen shake that's already in here, the amount of travel on the actual model as it goes through the air is very nice, right? I've seen some of like the videos of some of the later bits of the game, which is one of the things that I really want to get access to because I see how some of these attacks land. I like some of the boss patterns and whatnot. Very solo game done in spare time. Did it all save for the concept art? Well, I can see the appeal of doing things solo. I also do think that if there is any money that has been made from this initial launch, it needs to go in getting some people to do the things that the dev is not as good at personally, because I believe fully this can be recovered, right? This is not a complete failure situation, and the dev needs to understand that this is not a situation where you back down and run away, right? This is a situation where you use what you can, use what you learn, and improve, build, and grow, and you can make a product that can genuinely warm hearts and minds, right? That is my personal firm belief on this stuff. I would like to see how some of the later game content works here, how it handles out after 4 hours of play, 5 hours of play, 8 hours of play, how it really expands from forward. I like the design on the main character. I like the designs on some of the enemies, but I feel like they tend to be a little bit more glossy than I would want from a Tokusatsu product. I feel like if you're going to go Tokusatsu, you either need to go very TV accurate or you need to go very old school accurate, right? Because I feel like some of the designs here lack that sort of group cohesion. They have that sort of smeared, sort of glossy effect to them. But it would almost be better suited by having it have those little... How do I put this? Not changing the art style entirely, but adding little effects onto it to make it feel like it's rubber suits. You know what I mean? I like some of the enemy designs here I'm seeing in the trailer. I'm hoping they're actually in the game proper. And again, I'm hoping I can actually get to a point where I can get past this initial stage here. I would always recommend that you add an ability to move past tutorials, or instead of doing this sort of like hard lock tutorial where you have to hit the button a certain amount of times, you figured out different ways to put little blockers on the early stage in order to teach the player how to do these mechanics without locking them in. Right now, the developer has made a very common error, which is lock the player down, force them to just see and hit what text is on the screen. I'm not going to actually learn the mechanics if I'm just locked face-to-face with somebody and told do this. What I am going to learn the mechanics from is if you kick my ass. If you kick my ass in a way that I kind of have to use this, right? One of the core mechanics that I used to hear about a lot and I used to work with a lot when it comes to game design is the idea of a level builds your understanding of the mechanics you need to beat the boss. I've talked about this many times over the years. I've talked about this in lectures. I've talked about this face-to-face with folks. When you're designing any level, the act of going through a level itself, right? The act of going through a level itself teaches you how to play the boss fight. So if you have a new mechanic that's being introduced, all of the enemies in that level slowly build up your understanding, adding more and more complicated elements of that level till a final crescendo of the boss fight. The boss fight functions as an exam, and the level functions as test work, prep work, coursework, things to get you there. And I'm worried because, again, like Bubba said, right? Bubba mentioned the fact that there used to be, in gaming, the optional tutorial would have a menu button or a button on the menu, a menu button, a side menu, things like that, where you'd be able to access a tutorial at any time and just play it and get things done, right? That can also be a lot better than a mandatory one, because right now, I haven't seen what the actual gameplay looks like because I'm stuck in this tutorial by the game crashing over and over again, which is a D3D12 error, which is something I'm trying to figure out how to fix right now. We're going to be doing some troubleshooting here to try and get this game working, because I want to give it another chance, right? I want this game to have an opportunity. I want this game to be good, and I want this developer to continue working, because anytime I see a solo dev working on a project, I am going to be far kinder to their first project than their 10th project, their 20th project, their 30th project, their 70th project, right? If someone's doing their first major release, and it has a very rough start, I can understand that a lot more, right? And I believe that this right here, despite being a first project, some of the animations look very nice. Some of the designs on some of the characters are very nice, and some of just the general feel is there. But there needs to be a polishing, there needs to be a stepping forward, and there needs to be an accountability taken for the state of the launch, because right now, it is not an acceptable launch state, but that doesn't mean that this is a failure of a product. It means that it is a bad launch. Now, again, I'm looping a little bit on this, but it's because I do want this to be successful. I'm going to try and launch the game again. One of the other reasons why I'm taking this moment out here to just talk about this stuff and try and cover this is because I feel like I want to give the game a little bit of time just in case there's something with how it is here. We're also going to try and run a quick validation. Yeah, hey, genuinely. And special notes to the developer here. Like, if you see this, when you see this, I do genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I hope that you stick through with this. And I hope you understand that while there are going to be a lot of harsh voices out there, because this game is going to get torn apart, right? This game is going to get torn apart because it is not in an acceptable state. But that does not mean that you as a developer are getting torn apart. That does not mean that you need to back down or give up. What that means is that you take ownership, you move forward, and by the time you get through this, if you genuinely do truly like this game and want this game to be a success, if this is your baby, you will make a better product by the end of it, right? And you will come out better for having that criticism. There's a lot of people out there who will give easy, quick, surface-level criticism, who will scream and shout. There is going to be a loss in sales by having a negative review score, but it is not something that's insurmountable. It is not something you can't move past, and it is not something that means you have failed as a developer. Walt Carter is my true name. I hired him for VFX work. He's a great guy. Well, I very much appreciate you dropping in. I do. And I'm going to keep trying to play this game, even if it keeps crashing. I'm going to keep trying this, because I want to see what there is to offer here, and I want to make a proper long-term judgment on it. I want to see how these things work. I want to see how this actually goes here, and I want this to get better. I mean, legitimately speaking, if I had to say, like, one of the best uses of money for how this game is set up right now would be to hire a QA team, if you can. Like, if there's been enough sales of this, right? Get some QA work done on this, because right now, if people can't play your game, it doesn't matter how good or bad your game is, if people can't play it, right? And I think quality assurance is one of those big budget items that people don't think about, especially when they're newer developers. No new developer is going to sit there and hire a bunch of people to do QA. Quality assurance, though, it can make or break a game. And I do hope that this is successful. I hope that this is successful and that the developer can make a series of very good games out of this. Or at the very least can make this the start of a beautiful gaming career. Now, I'm going to go back to crapping all over the game as I die repeatedly by getting the game locked and then have to relaunch it over and over again. I realize it's a bit of a whiplash there, but hot damn. It is not in a good state right now. Let's go. Let's go and start crashing, boys. Whiplash is good. Hey, we can't have all one emotion on this channel, man. We gotta be able to, like, hop up, hop down, have fun, and mess some stuff up. Let's go! Please! Function, video game. Alright. Come on. Let's try and see what we can do here. We're gonna try setting them all to minimum. Actually, I find that setting it to maximum, for some reason, makes it a little bit more stable in this intro bit. So we're gonna see if that works. Let's see if that works. Do the application. Try what we can. Man, that looks blurry. Alright, let's try it again. Let's see if we can get past the tutorial. A little T-pose. Nice. Nice. Back. We're back. We're back. Hello. Hi. At everyone. Game crashed my computer. But we're back. Game crashed my computer, but we're back. Hi. Hello. Is it still connecting? Are we still here? Hello, hello, hello. Like I said, not launched in an acceptable state. That's not, like, the end of everything. But...
Hey, you won.
That's not the end of everything. But... Man... I was just like, oh yeah, no. It hasn't been, like, too bad. There's been a few crashes, but it's mostly... Oh, Okay, I guess my computer's gonna hard crash here. Wow. Excuse me while I buy 3 copies of this game for my friends. Ah. Well, now I've got some extra pressure because I know the devs are watching. That said, I am actually gonna keep trying to beat this first level. Hello, are we live? Do you see this? Are we live? Hello, everyone. Are we here? Oh, that's breaking too. So, now that I've reset my computer. Welcome back. Okay, good to be back. Good to be back, chat. We got a blue screen. Well, like I said, right? Like I said, there are some hang-ups. Primary one being that we can't get into the game. That said, we're gonna try it again, chat. My boys, we're gonna try it again. I'm going to break out the other... so I'm gonna break out the PNG tuber. Because maybe it just doesn't like me having a VTuber avatar, chat. Maybe we just have to bring out the goon. The Gunther is back, boys. Hi, everybody. Hello, everyone. I am Gunther. Himawari is dead. He has crashed. Now, we are video game. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if it works. You are also Gunther. We are Gunther. We are Gunther. Alright, let's try it again. Chat. No side programs. No nothing. I'm giving this game the optimal opportunity here to not crash my GPU. Please. Optimal chance. I believe. I believe! 'Cause I believe in you. And yes, you know it's true. And I believe in you. I wonder if alt-tabbing from the... Oh, it's taking a little while to load this time. Hold on. Loading, loading, loading. Alright. Let us see. Will it work? Oh no! You crashed the computer. Don't you have your computer driver's license? No, I don't need a computer driver's license this time. Yeah, that's right. Oh no! The Putty Patrol! Peace, love, and kicking your ass. Let's go! Please don't crash this time. I'm gonna kick your ass, is that alright with you? Hey! Get over here and let me slaughter you! Last thing I want is you getting blood on my outfit. Please, please, no more crashy. No more crash. Is it gonna work? Tokusatsu games are real! Hey, nice to meet you. My name's Kill. I'm gonna slaughter your ass. How about a nice bit of this? No! No, I gave him too much of this, and then the game crashed. No! I was on a roll! It was so good! Chat, it was so good! Alright, I'm gonna bring up the task manager here. We're gonna see what we're doing wrong here. So, Crunky, this is what's been going on for the last, hour. Yes. This is what's been going on for the last hour. Hima kills are too rad, the game can't handle it. I know! I know. My kills are way too rad. You can't stop me. I'm here to kill you. I'm 200% rad. And my name's Jackass. That's a terrible name! Why did you let me name myself? Hey guys, I'm gonna go back in, and we're gonna Kijutsu Rider the shit out of this. Kijutsu? Ki. It's Ki. K-I is Ki. The I is E. Right? Kijutsu. Kijutsu Rider. Jaku Aso. My name is Jackass, and welcome to Himawari. Wait. Alright, I'm gonna try something silly here. I'm gonna try ending epic games. Alright, so we're gonna exit out of all other programs that might cause errors here. Epic Games is getting exited out of. That's getting exited out of. That's getting exited out of. My drivers are up to date. Let us try. Let us try again. If I have to, what I'm going to try to do to see if it fixes anything, I'm going to try using GZ Voodoo, and I'm going to do a graphics card emulator as an interface to emulate an NVIDIA graphics card. If I want to give this game a chance. I want to actually play this game, right? Believe it or not, I want to play this game. And if I have to, I will mod this game until it fucking works. I will jailbreak this game and fix it my fucking self if I have to. We are going to play this video game. I do not care. We are going to play this. I'm reading mostly negative reviews and everybody's complaining it's buggy. Oh, it is! We have not been able to get past the tutorial. It is a bad launch. I'm hoping the dev sticks with it and is able to fix it. This is a solo developer's first ever game. If you couldn't tell, it probably needed another 3 months before launch. And a QA team. There's some pop-in issues as well. There's some graphical issues. There's the fact that it keeps crashing. Let's see if is it doing a background instance on here. Let's try and see. We are going to play Himawari, checks some things out. We're going to see if there's something that we're missing here. Runtime broker. What is it actually accessing when it goes live? What is this accessing when it goes live? Let's try and find out. I have that on Do Not Disturb. I'm going to end my tracking software for the hand tracking. There we go. I'm trying to unload literally anything that could be interfering here. All but the barest minimum I'm going to have turned off here. We're going to see if we can try and give this game the best opportunity of running here. This, I hope, is a game that I can actually play and record, because if it turns out that the issue is that it doesn't record, well, we're going to have some problems. Alright, so I have turned off some more stuff in the background here. And I am keeping an interface up, just in case. I'm shutting down some of the stuff that I have for music. Hear me out, get Fightcade, play one of the old SNES Kamen Rider beat-em-ups. We're going to do that too. I am going to play a lot more Tokusatsu gaming on this channel, because I genuinely want to embrace the nature of this channel, chat. OBS Studio is using 50% of my GPU. Why? On what? On fucking what? On fucking what? What are you using my GPU for? I have 18 gigabytes of GPU RAM. Or 16? 16 gigabytes. What are you using that all for? Does OBS have a fucking virus? Hold on. Yeah, no, it's all the Twitch profile. Oh, that is weird. Oh, that is weird. Yeah, we're gonna still keep trying this. We're gonna do everything we can here. I want to get this working. Alright, I'm gonna try validating, just in case it did something wrong with the install. We're gonna do a quick validation. We're gonna hit through everything here. We only have the public version here. We're gonna see what we can do. Default settings, disable scene put, enable scene put. I want to see, I really want to see whether this game... We're going to verify the integrity of the game file, see if something didn't install properly. Listen, Crunky. I know. 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 But hear me out. If I can get past the first level, right? There's going to be so much game here. I believe. Have you seen me? I'm adorable. Ow. Let's go. Okay. Files are all validated. It's only a 7 gigabyte file. It's a 7 gigabyte game, so it's a fairly small game by modern standards on a lot of this stuff. We're on the latest version. No updates yet. The build ID is 22632481. Okay. Now, this is a Direct 3D error, so I'm going to try. We're going to go into the local files here, and we are going to see, can I get into the binaries here? Ah! This may require an NVIDIA card, chat. Let me see here. We have a OG Vorbis. Interesting. Okay. Where are we keeping? I want to try and do an injection on here, right? What I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and fix the game myself. I am going to try and fix the game myself. Godspeed, good sir. Don't worry. I just want to get past the tutorial. So we're going to hang out for a bit. If you guys want to talk about anything, let me know. Because I want to play this game. And I want this to be successful. Because it might be something as simple as there's missing Unreal Engine files. I do also think that there is the potential that it's the wrong build. I hope he didn't publish the wrong build. That'd be rough. We are going to succeed, chat. I am going to see if I can fix this. Alright. I believe that theoretically... What's our manifest here? I'm celebrating Easter Day instead of tomorrow, and I'm struggling to get any art properly done. Do you celebrate Easter? Yes, I do. I celebrate the birth, death, and resurrection of Christ Jesus, our Lord and Savior. Because not only did he die for the sins of man on the cross, but he was risen from the dead that death would have no hold over him. The perfect sacrifice. The man without sin. Man of man and God of God. Very man of very man, very God of very God. Let's go. Alright, so... if I can get this right... Alright. We're going to try doing some of my classic stuff here. If I have to, I'm going to jailbreak your program so I can fix it myself. If I have to. If I have to. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We're running in compatibility mode. As administrator, we will see if I can use this as a force lock-in. Let's go. Come on, baby! Come on, baby! Ooh, baby, a twibble! Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I believe. This might work. If I run it through a GPU interpolator, it might fix it. Come on. Dalton, I believe in you. Never give up. always win. Never give up. All right, boys. Tell me this works. Did I fix it? Probably not. Okay, game looks about the same. Let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah, I think it's the pop-in layering. I think it's because it's popping in the back layer before the front layer. That's why we see the guy T-posing. Because he's in the out-of-bounds area, so they can use the model, right? Or A-posing, not T-posing. And I think that it's just that because it's loading the background rubble before the foreground rubble, that's why we can see him. I'm glossy! Let's go. Okay, we let the cutscene play. We let the in-engine cutscene play. Come on. Please tell me this worked. Tell me this actually worked. Come on. Come on. Lock on. Hut, 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 hut. Clear. Heavy attack. You win. Timing's a little bit off. Do I need you right there? No. Right there. Okay. Right when he starts the swing forward. There we go. Okay, so the timing on that's a little bit rough. Oh, that is so satisfying! Hold on! Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on! Oh, okay. Alright. Hold on. Okay. Oh, come on! We did so much better that time! Hold on. That's a D312 error. Engine source runtime D3D12RHI private. Low-level fatal error. In the current queue device, get device removed, reason failed at. With error 887A0006. Excuse me real quick. Trying to lay this out here. Hey, sweet, it's popping on the top layer. Error 887A0006. What do you got? 887A006. I wondered where I'd seen that code before. GPU stopped responding, causing application to crash. Really? Really now? That... DirectX 12 device has hung or been removed, typically caused by GPU instability, driver conflicts, or hardware acceleration issues. A forced DirectX 11 switch is the most common effective solution here. Okay. Oh! Alright. So I can force it back to DirectX 11 in order to fix this error, potentially. Okay, well, we'll see if that works here. For an unstable GPU environment. Oh, is it because I'm using the... Oh, okay. So it is a driver issue. Alright, well, we will see if I can do this properly. We will do a customization on the loadout here, and we will see... Ooh, I like the fact you can just customize it to make it look like whatever. Oh, that's fun. Okay, chat, launch option time. Launch option time, chat. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It is time to force the game to run in DirectX 11. Oh, no. All right, let's go. Will the game even launch this way? I have forced the game into DirectX 11 mode. We were going to find out. Apparently, this is a potential issue with DirectX 12 games. It's not supporting my GPU, which is going to be interesting. Okay, by forcing it to DirectX 11 mode, have we fixed it? Have we fixed it? Come on, baby, light my fire. I just need to kick his ass. Alright, boys, let us see. Oh! Oh, it does not like that. Oh, it does not like that. Chat? Chat? Oh, it doesn't like that. Oh, no, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I didn't fix it, I made it worse! Chat, as usual, Himawari tries to fix something, makes it worse. Well, okay, listen, if it functions, then I know the solution, alright? Oh boy. On brand for villains. Well, listen, I have to defeat this hero, alright? Okay, wait, it seems to be... It's less stable in general moment-to-moment gameplay, but if it doesn't crash, right? If it doesn't crash, then I have successfully managed to make the game kind of function, right? Okay, so the game looks a lot worse than it normally does, but, hear me out, it hasn't crashed yet, so I may have found the fix. Why does that generic soldier look like Ronald McDonald? I'm guessing because this is a simulation. Okay, where's my timing? There we go. Right as soon as he starts to swing down. Right as soon as he starts. Apex, swing. Nope. Apex, swing. Apex, swing! Apex. Haha! My classic strategy! Just spam! Just spam! Just spam! Don't learn! Just spam! I realize that's a poor way to learn, however. Hi! Kick his butt! Hi there, how are you doing? What?
What rats, Mr. Ryan?
Hi! Ah!
Crap. Looks like I did a black coffee keg stand.
To be expected. Currently firing on every cylinder imaginable. That's only
Chat, we did it! I fixed it!
Ouch!
I fixed the game!
Someone has to go deal with those chrome creeps.
Chat, I fixed it! I kind of fixed it. I made it worse in other ways, but you know what? It's not crashing anymore. Chat, I did it. It only took me like an hour. Also, the game does not look how it's intended. But, you know, DirectX 12 does a lot of like heavy lifting. Okay, so it's not a simulator. So this game is not looking how it's supposed to, but I am having some graphics card incompatibility, so you know, we're just gonna call that. Oh, that's how the controls are on the right side. Okay. Hello there! I like the way this feels, actually. I can tell how it's supposed to feel, at least. Little bit glitchy, little bit, Yep. Hello, he has fallen through the world. Damn. Combo breaks. Not my strong suit. Come on, move forward.
No time to swerve.
No time to swerve. We take these as wins. Yes, we do. Listen, even if I have busted most of the graphical fidelity on this, even if I have messed up a few things here and there, we get cool, like, zappy splash. It feels good to actually be past that. The animations are fun. Somebody's calling me. Hold on a second, chat. Please don't crash while I go BRB. Hi, I'm back! Hi, everybody. Alright, let's see if alt-tabbing back into the game still functions. I'm happy. I get to actually play the game now. This is good. If I do, there we go. My timing's a little bit off because it's getting a little bit of lag out. I'm not a big fan of how we're locking the arenas, but I understand why they're doing it. The flat level design leaves a little bit to be desired. I feel like it needs a bit more verticality, a little bit more like jumps and bits here. It feels a little bit like the level design's very early PlayStation, which I think, honestly, the lower-end graphics we're dealing with right now. This feels good. Hold on. Come on. Come on, can I? There we go. Sound effects are a little bit not as punchy as I would want them to be, but general visual design is fairly decent. I feel like it does rely a little bit too much on some of the post-processing effects. But let's see what we got. There we go. Come on. Come on, do the front. There we go. Can I? Hey. Is that it? We good? Who am I missing? Are we doing a simulation? Oh! What? Okay. We have infinite HP in this section. Again, I'm guessing that we're doing a simulated combat. Alright, so I can do that to dash through the air. Then I can do that. Do a little spin. The sword transferring motorcycle is pretty cool. Oh yeah, no, the actual design of the weapons here is really nice. The enemy design is pretty good as well, although I feel like it could do a little bit more to feel properly. What? I feel like I could do a little bit more to feel a bit more proper. Things do at least feel like they belong in the same world together, right? I'm starting to learn how to hop. Jump, then trigger. And if I do a 3-hit and then a left, I can do the long range. If I do a slight jump and then I do the trigger, that can work as well. I feel like I need to learn more of the combos. Again, the level design is fairly simplistic, but nothing too bad. It's an $11 game, so remember that as well. I would say if you don't have the DirectX issue that I was having, this is definitely worth the $11. This feels like a nice rental game I would play back in the day. I'm wondering how they're going to improve the actual core gameplay mechanics long term. What? I love jumping through the air and just motorcycling people in the fucking face, though. That part, nice and satisfying. I almost feel like if you had even more enemies on screen, if you had them a little bit less health, that might be fun as well. But, for the gameplay mechanics that it is right now, just want there to be a little bit more oomph when you hit people. And other than that, I genuinely think this is not that bad. I can see what some of the people are saying with some of the response issues, in terms of how sometimes it feels like your attacks have a little bit too much delay, where you'll hit a button and you'll be locked into an animation for slightly longer than you think you need to. I like the cycle through the air. It's nice. I want to visit my grandma. Well, I hope your grandma's doing well. I want a bottle of some, like, homemade wine from 99. Was it inside a cask or was it inside a bottle? Because if it's inside a bottle, you might as well drink it right now, because it's not going to get any better. Because if inside a cask, you could leave that shit in for ages and it'll just turn in delicious. It's spoiled. Aw, that's sad. That's sad.
No time to swerve!
No time to swerve! I'm here to kick your ass! I feel like you could use a little bit more variety in the rev sound. I feel like having those two sounds there will get fairly annoying as you go. About a 27-year-old bottle of Porto, sadly stored with the Ah, dried up? Oh, no! Let's see what we can get here. I really like this sort of like hop around, slam into people sort of thing. The skill points thing concerns me. I'm slowly learning how the combo system here works, which is nice. About that, she sees people and things. Oh. Yeah, no, I know how that goes. I know how that goes. Now, is it just one of those that you need for that long-range attack, or is it multiple? Oh, yeah, baby. Dash time. Violent explosion. Punish!
No time to swerve! You won't dodge this!
This game looks rad. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to get running, but once you do, it is fucking rad, right? It took us about an hour to get things working. I realized I had to, with my graphics card, disable the DirectX 12 and go back to DirectX 11 to get it working properly, which is a problem. But no, it's mostly negative reviews because it is a very buggy, very, very buggy game, right? The actual gameplay, so far, is nice. Which is why I was saying, like, if the dev sees this, when dev sees this, just use what money you can from the actual sales in this game. What? What are these things? Oh, did the voice acting glitch? The hell are these things? A coup. Autonomous killing units. The newest innovation by the Black Cross conglomerate. And they're attacking civilians. Why? Call it a product demo. Oh, so it's not a computer simulation? A what? The Black Cross doesn't just deal with law enforcement and the military. If you have the cash, they have a product. And what up-and-coming street gang wouldn't want to bolster their numbers for a small subscription fee? You psychos are sparking civil unrest and arming both sides! That is the business plan, much to my own chagrin. But I'll save the business lecture for later. You have company. That link in the bottom left is, for some reason, a glitched out version of my throne link. I don't know why it's still there. It's just here. Hi. I'll save that late business lecture for later. You have company. We just picked up an SOS from the local church. Good luck. Yeah, so there's a little bit of glitches. There's a little bit of problems with the descriptions on here. And also, we're not going to be getting all of the cool visual effects. Hey! You! The douchebag with the clown knees! Why don't you come down here and fight me? Yeah, Jigsaw. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Holy crap! You choice of words. You do this? Yeah. No stopping now! Now, I know it seems a bit over in the show, but with local law so preoccupied with smoke bags, frick! I'll make you pay!
I'll make you pay! With your blood!
Oh! We have the colors so we can see which attacks you have to use for him.
You won't dodge this!
Okay, nice. I can see why people are saying the first boss fight will kick your ass. Yep.
Feel out!
There we go. See, once you actually get into the fucking game. Yes!
No time to swerve!
Come on. Can I remember how to play? Yes. I thought this was going to be a simulation. I was wrong. I feel like there's just a little bit too much delay in some of the control elements here. Oh, son of a... Alright, yeah, no, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Oh boy, let's go! Continue. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to actually do this. Nice. We love the scuff. The scuff. Holy crap! It's scuff!
You do this? Now, I know it seems a bit overdone. But with local laws so preoccupied with the bulk bags, how can I use this?
Hey, chat! This is what I talked about forcing you to learn how to dodge, but because it hasn't done that on the regular enemies, it makes it a little bit harder. So we're gonna be here a while. Let's suffer, boys! We gotta remember to do our counters as well. Because this boss is obviously doing a forced double check.
You choice of words. You do this? Yeah.
That's the one for that?
With local laws so preoccupied with the bulk bag.
Hard to play a game that doesn't just let you hit your head against the wall. Yes, it is! Yes, it is! I love hitting my head against the wall! So orange is that. Hi, I'm dead already. Alright, boys, we're hitting this point. It's gonna be fun, chat. Let's suffer. Let us suffer, boys and girls. It is time. He anti-aired your ass. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
You choice of words. You do this? Yeah. You won't dodge this. Now, I know it seems a bit overdone. No stopping now! No stopping now! Local laws.
No stopping now! No stopping now! No stopping now! No stopping now!
Feel out! Frick! I'll make you pay! No stopping now! No time to swerve!
Come back. Just learn! Learn! There we go. I still say this needs a little bit more impact on the hits, but other than that, I am finally getting my stride. What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean you instantly gived me? Oh, this is gonna be great. I can feel it already. I'm on board, chat.
You choices. You do this? No time to swerve.
Finally hitting your stride, Hima. Yep. Finally hitting my stride.
Preoccupied with the bulb bags.
Yep. This is my stride. This is what my stride looks like, boys. This is what it looks like. You like my stride? Yep, it looks like getting my shit kicked in. Hold on, it's okay. Hold on. Could you please stop kicking my ass? Why?
All cylinders, all out.
What do you mean I gamed over already? Why? 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 Alright, boys. Eventually, by slamming my head in the wall,
You choices, boys and girls. All cylinders.
play OG Xbox Ninja Gaiden, we should! You know, that feels proper, Toku. We could do that too. I could suffer on Ninja Gaiden. It'll be great.
So preoccupied with the bulb bags. Frick! I'll make you pay!
What do you mean? How did I die on the first stage? How I died is that I didn't learn anything on the way up to this. That's how I died, alright?
You choices. You do this? Yeah. Now, I know it seems a bit overindulged. I've been local laws so preoccupied with bulb bags. How can I use this? Frick! I'll make you
Stop hitting me in the dick!
No stopping now! All cylinders, all out! No stopping now! No stopping now! All cylinders, all out!
There's so many! Please don't hit me in the dick! Please! Please! Why is being a hero so hard? Oh, jeez! Just let me go! Listen, guys! You know, do you want to teach my Gunthers how to fight? That'll be fun. You know what? Fuck you! I'm decided to fight this guy instead! Yeah! I don't care, I'm gonna keep hitting this guy! Hi. Is there a way I could get some health here?
You won't dodge this!
Hi! I can't see what's going on anymore! Hi, excuse me.
You won't dodge this! Feel out!
I've got some vague ideas what's going on!
Feel out!
Hi! Oh no! Please! Don't kill me! I'm going to beat this game. I don't care.
You choice words.
Hi!
Now, I know it seems a bit.
I know it seems a bit of an overindulgent thing, but with local law enforcement preoccupied with the chromies, how could I resist? Don't you understand? I'm big and shirtless. And I have a very big set of abs.
Don't stop it now. No time to swerve. No time to swerve.
Hi! Would you kindly fuck off from eating my face?
That'd be lovely. You know, I'm going through the floor quite a lot right now. Hold on. Excuse me.
All cylinders, all out.
Pardon me.
You won't dodge this.
There we go. All right, boys.
All
Snag what we can.
all out.
All right, let's try and see if I can hit my stride here and not die. Hold on. There's skill points. Is there... I'm seeing skill points in the corner. I don't know if those will do anything. Do we have any ways of making finances? Hi there. Are you gonna kill me instantly? Yeah, nope, that's fine. Hey, let me just try dashing around a bit. I'm just gonna hop around and dash, and then if you kill me, that's on your head. Yeah. Would you really kill somebody with this little hat that says, "Please be patient, I'm stupid"? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't dare. Hold on, wait, chat. I can actually turn back on my model. Hold on. Excuse me. If this breaks the entire game, then I will not entirely be surprised. But you know what? I will be sad. Alright, chat. Let's try it. We are going to try booting back up me. Me. You know, Mr. Anderson, the best thing about me is there's just so many me. Hold on. Excuse me. Hold on. Alright, boys. Your good friend, Himbus Wimbus Kotimbus is back. Hold on. Yeah! Get wrecked, nerds! Alright, boys. Let's do it. Let's go!
Holy crap. Cute choice of words.
Yeah, it is a cute choice of words. Thank you!
Don't stop it now. Now, I know it seems a bit.
Yeah, you want it!
Local laws, so preoccupied with both bags.
Am I glitching out his audio by...
Frick, I'll make you pay! You won't dodge this!
Hi! You know, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot, which was you kicking my ass. I also feel like we're missing like 5 or 6 levels of build-up to get to this point. I feel like we kind of started with like halfway point of the game. I don't know. That's partially why I was like, is this a simulation? Is it a view of the future?
You do this? Yeah! You won't dodge this! Now, I know it seems a bit. Feel out!
Hi, can you...
With local laws so preoccupied with the bolt bags. Frick!
Hi, excuse me.
Make you pay!
Excuse me, I spam buttons and hope for the best.
Feel out! No time to swerve!
I know that the gameplay has a mechanic against this, however, man, it looks cool. And I also really like being a little motorcycle dude. You like how it feels kind of beautiful, Joey, in a way? Now, how do I...
No time to swerve!
How do I successfully... How do I successfully... I admit, for a first boss, this is a little bit hard. You know that? For a first boss, it's a little bit difficult. I feel like this is more like third boss. Yeah? That's a good choice of words?
Now, I know it seems a bit...
Hi, can you...
I've been so preoccupied with bulk bags. You won't dodge this! Frick! I'll make you pay!
Hi, can you stop knocking me away? That'd be great.
You won't dodge this! You won't dodge this!
Hi, can you guys stop upgrading? That'd be great. I'm in the middle of a fight here. Hold on. Excuse me. Hey, everybody. Listen, have I interested you in some wonderful health insurance? Listen, I know your boss probably isn't paying you much because you're robots, right? But even robots need maintenance from time to time. And if you guys would like to stay around for a lot longer, I can interest you in one of our limited life-term policies. Please just stop kicking my ass long enough for me to tell you about the amazing deals on insurance we have for you. Please, I think you'd really like some of what we have to offer. I'm forgetting all of the combos, and I'm just hitting buttons. I'm just hoping for the best. Hi, hello. S rank! How did I get S rank? Hold on. Hi. I feel like you are specifically tuned to avoid my bullshit, huh? You know, this really does seem like exactly what I was asking for. You know, hi! Ow! You know, we're gonna be here a little while. Really? It is a very cute choice of words. Thank you for noticing. I'm very adorable. I'm incredibly cute. I'm very amazing.
I've been so preoccupied with the bulk bags. How can I resist? Frick! I'll make you pay!
Hi, I'm already almost dead. How are you doing? I feel like this is a game I would have played on PlayStation 2, and I would have actually not been able to get very far at all. But then I would have came back later, years later, with an emulator, save states and done it. You need a counter to get your health back, you're gonna die multiple times. I'm learning that! I'm learning that! Don't worry, it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna learn, it's gonna be great. We're gonna do this. Listen. Counters, very important. In the heat of the combat, right? I panic. And that's one of the biggest problems in general. If you're panicking, you're probably not gonna be doing too well. Also, that gives your health back? Good. Hi, excuse me, hello. Let's see if I can... If I remember right, counter is left bumper.
You won't dodge this!
There we go! Hey! Alright, good. See? This is what I'm talking about, though. It's a boss fight that kicks your ass until you learn how to do it. Hey, could you do me a favor and start... kicking my ass. Thank you. Pardon me. Hi. Okay. Hi. Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna die for like 5 hours on him. Oh, don't worry. It's fine. I have at least until 5 p.m. Eastern time to fail at this repeatedly. The bright side is I figured out what the issue was
You do this?
when it came to not being able to get past a tutorial, because apparently my graphics card, the game doesn't like running with DirectX 12. So, you know, we turn to DirectX 11 and suddenly the game looks a lot worse, but you know what? It works. Hi! Try 10. Do you guys just want me to like start pushing back the DirectX levels and we'll see how far back we can go? I could do that. So brakes don't give you, but counters do. Hi, I just exploded. Yeah, this definitely feels like a rental game from like early 2000s, mid 2000s. I like it.
You do this? Now, I know it seems a bit overindulgent.
Oh, it seems a lot a bit overindulgent to have this fight this early in the game. But you know what? That's fine. Hold on.
Frick. I'll make you pay! All cylinders, all out!
Counter when the green thing is on his head there. Yep. The problem is, my timing's slightly off. Mostly because brain damage. So we're gonna try our best and just work with what we got. Hey, I did it! Hey, I'm doing it! I'm learning how to counter. Chat, I'm doing it! I'm learning!
All out!
It turns out if you just kick my ass enough times, I'll learn!
No time to swerve!
Holy shit! I'm like a Saiyan! Except, you know, instead of like losing at battle, it's just, you know, getting my ass kicked in over and over again until eventually my little lizard brain goes, hey! Hey, buddy, did you know you can counter? And also, Aber is helping! Come on. Parenting, I know, right? Ah, just like Mom used to make. That one, okay, so green is counter. Green is definitely counter. Then which one is, hold on. Hi. So green is counter and blue is dodge? We got the color coding thing, right? It's color coded combat. The green thing is counter. The blue thing is something else, because I know each of the colors has its own thing.
You do this?
The orange thing is break.
I know it seems but with local laws, so preoccupied with the bulb pack.
Blue is dodge, okay. Okay, yeah, blue is dodge.
You pay!
Red is something else. I know there's gonna be one for light hit. I just have to try and remember this, because when you have it just a tutorial instead of being something that you're learning with enemies, right? One of the ways I would do it is have an enemy that specifically always does dodge attacks, an enemy that specifically always does the counter attacks, always does, like, so you can force people to learn over and over again, this color will be this. Okay, that's a dodge.
You do this? Now, I know it seems a bit overindulgent, but with local laws so preoccupied with bulb packs. bolt bags. Don't stop it now!
We got a small audio glitch there on the line bolt bags, but... Come on. There we go.
All cylinders, all out!
Hello, Death God. How are you doing? I'm doing terribly at this game. But I'm learning, and that means I'm doing well. Every time we fail is another time I can learn.
Now, I know it seems a bit overdone.
Boss fight number 1.
So preoccupied with bolt bags. Prick! I'll make you pay!
Which one are you? Is that a light attack? Hold on. Green indicator's counter. No, I know green is counter. I know blue is dodge. I'm trying to figure out which one's for light attack and which one's for heavy. Red is normal. Okay, red is normal. Alright. Now, I just need to remember that when we actually get into combat. Okay, so that's a counter.
You choice of words. You do this?
That's a heavy.
Now, I know it seems a bit overdone.
Ah!
Not with local laws so preoccupied with bolt bags. How could I resist?
That's a light. Play less aggressive. Ah, that's true. That would be better. That would definitely be better if I played less aggressive. Yes. We'd probably actually be succeeding if I played less aggressive. But you have to understand. I'm going to need to be humbled first before I play less aggressive. And so far, I'm not nearly humble enough yet. I know that sounds weird, but trust me, that's how this works. I suffer for a while, and eventually my headspace gets into the right one. Because a lot of how I game is, unfortunately, lizard brain shut off the brain, because I play a lot of Toho, and not as much fighting games. No, I'm just like mashing buttons in that level. Well, I can see how that could work, right? Like, if you get lucky with it, right? If you mash buttons, but you also mash buttons in a way that it actually
Frick! I'll make you pay!
helps with this. Come on. Dodge, 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 dodge.
Cylinders, all out!
Yeah, no, the way I tend to play is get a rough idea, series of concepts, mostly shut off, and then try to have a mild direction on how you're going with this stuff. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy. This is not usually my type of game, but what is my type of game is anything Tokusatsu. So I am going to play this game all the way through to the end if I possibly can, and we'll keep doing sessions of this until I can beat it all the way through. And if I can't beat it all the way through, then oh well. Come on. Some counters. I still exploded mid-animation. Alright. I can't say that I'm a good gamer, but what I am is a gamer who likes to smash his head into a brick wall until eventually the brain passively understands what the hell's going on.
Not with local laws so preoccupied with bolt bags. How can I resist? Frick! I'll make you pay!
There we go!
You won't die!
There we go! Man, this looks so pretty! Like, I'm gonna be honest, even with the lower DirectX that we're using right now, this looks pretty. It makes me happy. Health. Oh, shit, that's right! I have to counter some people. Hey, where's your counters? Can I? Okay. Yeah. I need to do more counters so I can have more HP. Counter! Counter!
You do this? Yeah! Now, I know it seems a bit over.
Come on, shove it!
I would
Stop
let
it!
the lawn so preoccupied with bulk bags. How can I resist?
Prick! I'll make you pay! No stopping!
Hi, how are you doing? There we go. There we go. There we go.
No stopping now!
I just keep getting distracted by how pretty everything looks. Why are you so shiny? Come on, come on, come on. Slide it. Oh, shit! Hold on. You know, I should probably not die here.
No stopping now!
Yeah, baby.
Stopping now!
No stopping now. No stopping now. No stopping now. Yeah, yeah, get some HP back, get some HP back. Oh, that is so satisfying! What? How did I lose all of my HP again? Word chat. I am going to counter. Give me just a counter. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Hello. Oh. Yeah. You didn't avoid any projectiles. I avoided them by taking them to the face, okay? You have to understand. I avoided them by using my patented method of hitting it right into my face. If it hits my face, it's not hitting a civilian, alright? That may not sound practical, it may not actually work, but you know what? It makes me feel better. Listen, if I can just take it to the face, they'll never expect me to stand still and get hit repeatedly in the face. Okay, that one's a dodge. Counter! Counter! Okay, that one's not a counter. That one's a hit him in the face. That one's a break. That one's a dodge. That one's a die. Listen, I may not be avoiding any projectiles. I may be getting hit in the face repeatedly until I die, but you know what? One thing I'm also not doing is living life like a coward. Admittedly, if I was living life like a coward, this would probably be going significantly better.
Not with local laws so preoccupied with bulk bags.
Prick! I'll make you pay!
Like, I mean, we can all admit, this would be going much smoother if I played this as a little bit more close to my chest instead of being a random berserker, smash everything. Hey guys, it's time for me to just scream and slam my chest. Like, we understand that. Deep to our core, somewhere in our soul, maybe in the cockles of our heart, maybe in the subcockles, maybe even in the colon. I think somewhere deep down inside, we all understand that maybe there's better ways to do things, but we keep doing things the same way, and then wondering why nothing ever changes. It's really a deeper philosophical meaning behind everything. Please die! Hi! Can I? I'm gonna stab you in the face. Can I stab you in the kidney? I am not dodging anything. Hi. I realize that you and I maybe got off onto the wrong foot. What are you? What are these? Okay. Hi. Hi, could you... Okay. Don't attack. You're right. My one weakness. Being told and having to do nothing. Hey, on the bright side, by the time I'm done with this, I am gonna be so fucking good at this game. Are you kidding me?
Now, I know it seems a bit over in joke, but with local laws so preoccupied with the bulk bags, you won't dodge this! Frick! I'll make you pay!
Yep. Come on, come on, come on, come on! You know, even when I'm doing really poorly at this game, it still looks really cool. That part you can't attack. Alright, so I dodge and I try not to die. This is good. This is smart. This is what we're learning. What are we learning? I'm not sure. We're gonna find something out. I don't have to understand what's happening to enjoy how pretty things are.
No stopping now!
What? Ain't no stopping me. I'm burning in the sky. They call me Mr. Fahrenheit. Yes, I'm traveling at the speed of light. I'm gonna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, oh. Yeah, that was a hit him in the face attack, not a hit him hard in the face attack. Excuse me. Okay, all right. You know what? We got this. I believe that give me another like 17 hours or so, and I will successfully have beaten this, and I will definitely have understood what I was supposed to do here.
Now, I know it's...
I'm actually already understanding little bits here. The problem is getting my brain to register fast enough when you have to hit, because there is a bit of a delay in the attacks. So there's a bit of a delay here.
I'll make you pay!
I can't consciously counter there. So I kind of have to be ignoring all of the graphics. Ignore all of the pretty.
I know it seems a bit overdone, but with local laws so preoccupied.
There we go. Hold on.
Frick! I'll make you pay!
There we go. I kind of have to forget that the rest of the game even exists in order to do better. Also, man, sometimes, there we go. Sometimes these controls are a little bit unresponsive. And I get what I'm supposed to do sometimes. A lot of times I just don't get what I'm supposed to do and then I die because I'm not thinking fast enough. And I'm also just not... I'm hitting the buttons too fast, which is causing me to die, which is an issue we even have in the Arkham games when we played those.
But with local laws so preoccupied with the bulk bag, how can I... Feel out! Frick!
I wonder why it does replay the audio when you're hitting certain attacks there. It's obviously much more of a timing thing than anything else.
You won't dodge this! You won't dodge this! All cylinders?
This gets me the same joy that I get from playing Dynasty Warriors, by the way. Just the waves of enemies, the feeling of wandering about. I think this game...
Holy shit, I've realized this game could actually take a lot of inspiration from Dynasty Warriors if they wanted to do, like, a follow-up or something like that. In terms of how to do your level design and what have you. Get some clever ideas for some of the older games from that series. Holy shit, I hadn't even thought about that. Okay, can I... Nope! Interesting. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Chat! Oh, no. No! 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 I thought we had that fixed. No! No! You know what? I'm gonna try DirectX 10. See if DirectX 10 works even better. Hold on. If I do DirectX 10, is that gonna work? Hold on. DirectX 11 made it run better. If I shove it back even further on the DirectX pipeline, is this gonna somehow make the game run even better? Now, we've hit past the part of Himawari genuinely tries to, like, figure out what's wrong with the program, and we're getting into Himawari tries to have fun while also trying to figure out ways to learn what it needs to learn to play a level. On the bright side, this boss fight's gonna do fucking fantastic for hammering into my fucking brain what color means what. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I kinda like the weird feel of that. Oh, that's weird. I like that. Okay, how far back are we? Did we get a checkpoint here? Oh, yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Oh, now that is an art style and a half! Oh, fuck yes! Chat?
You do this?
Holy shit! This suddenly makes it feel so much more wild! Oh, I love that! Wait, it even fixed the screen!
So preoccupied with the pulp bags. Frick! I'll make you pay!
Hold on! I just switched it to DirectX 10! This looks amazing! Wait, why does this game look better in DirectX 10?
You won't dodge this!
I used a command prompt to launch the game in DirectX 10 mode, and suddenly this feels like Beautiful Joe. Holy shit! Oh, this looks phenomenal!
No stopping now!
Oh, this looks so much better! Holy shit! It feels more fluid, it looks nicer. This is awesome! Holy shit!
All cylinders! You won't fall out!
Chat, I found the secret! Holy shit, the art style is so much better! Holy crap! Chat, I found out how to make the game better. We just turn the graphics down lower, and somehow it turns even fucking better. What are those bike riding segments? Oh, I hope there are. Are you kidding me? Yeah, you played Astro Chain before. I meant to. I own it. I own it. I meant to play it. I keep forgetting to play it. I wanted to play through the whole game.
You choice. You do this? Yeah. No time to swerve. Now, I know it's...
Now.
Not with local law, so preoccupied with the pulp bags.
As someone who keeps forgetting to 100% it, you'll love it, Eva.
I'll make you pay!
I don't even care that I'm doing bad. This looks so much better, dude. This is great. Holy shit. Why didn't I play this in DirectX 10 mode the whole time?
You do this?
Make a little tutorial on how you fix it. Okay. You go into properties.
I know
Alright? You go on your Steam page, you go to Properties, and you dash DirectX 10 on the launch options. Or dash DX10. And now the game runs fantastic and it looks great. Because it turns out Microsoft DirectX is a scam. Like, I don't even care that I'm dying. This feels so much better. Are you kidding me? Hey, can we just, can we ask the dev why they didn't just make it in DirectX 10? Because this looks so much better. Holy shit.
You do this? Yeah. Now, I know it seems a bit over in jokes. But I would like to...
We need to do that when I next play. I know, right? Holy shit, this improves the art style so fucking much.
I'll make you pay!
And it improves the art style by making the game run simpler. Also, the controls feel much more responsive now, chat. Wait, so we should use DirectX 10 for every game on Steam? Honestly, I'm starting to wonder. Because DirectX 10 just seems better.
Feel out!
Because it doesn't seem to have the actual, like, weird fancy lighting that I hate. And it doesn't have the weird motion blur. It doesn't have a lot of the other stuff. I think we found the secret to making games better. Just run them in DirectX 10 and call it a day.
Feel out!
Especially with his cartoony art style. Holy shit. It also turned off the anti-aliasing and all the stuff that I can't turn off manually. Could've kept Hobo Tough Life just to test it. I know, right? Like, this makes me wonder how many other games are going to allow you to do the same thing. How many games can we just force to run in DirectX 10 mode? Because I'm not going to lie to you, chat. The controls are suddenly a lot more responsive than they used to be.
No stopping now!
Okay, get out of the way. Nope, out of the way. I'll definitely give it a look. Chirp! Hello, Ceiling Jozu. How are you today? I'm gonna try something stupid, chat. Now that I have it in DirectX 10 mode, and it runs so much better, I'm gonna uncap the frame rate and see what happens. Kotetsu may cry. Kotetsu is not going to cry because Kotetsu has discovered something. Hold on, chat. Let's try uncapping the frame rate.
Holy crap! You just...
Holy shit!
You do this, you do this! Yeah!
Holy crap!
Now, I know it seems a bit over in
Oh!
but with local laws...
Why? Why are we at 300 FPS?
Feel out!
Chat, uncapping the frame rate was a bad idea. Uncapping the frame rate was a bad idea. Yeah, because I uncapped the frame rate and it started running at 1,000 frames a second. And turns out, OBS doesn't like it when you're running at 1,000 frames a second. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. It turns out all I had to do to make the game run better was just turn it down to DirectX 10. You mean cap? Did you mean capping? Yes, frame rate cap. What was I saying? I just saw blurred. Okay, so on my end, right? On my end, when I turned the frame rate cap off, it hit 1,000 frames a second, and my capture software could not capture it, right? On your guys' end, it looked like a slideshow. On my end, it was really fucking smooth. The game was running way too fast, and I was really overwhelmed.
No time to swerve! Now, I know it seems a bit...
This is no time to slur!
But with local laws so preoccupied...
Uncapping, you said. No, when I uncapped the frame rate went down to nothing for you guys, but it went up to insane degrees for me. When I recapped it, that's when it looks higher frame rate to you guys. Because literally the encoder gets overwhelmed. That's what happened. That's what happened there, right? Kotetsu May Cry. You know, I beat Devil May Cry. Feels like a pain to balance. I know, right?
You won't dodge. You do this.
Welcome to why some people use a second PC to capture the frame rate. Because they can use the capture card, and the capture card gets something.
Stop it now. Side with local laws, so preoccupied with the bulb bags. How can I resist? Prick! I'll make you pay!
I'm going to punish you!
No stopping now! No stopping now!
Also, I'm so happy we figured out the secret to running this game better. This makes me happy.
No time to swerve!
Turns out the secret was inside of us all along, chat. It's inside DirectX 10. Reject DirectX 12. Return to DirectX 10.
Feel out!
Oh yeah, hold on. Hold on. Excuse me. Ahem. Pausing the game right now. Hello, everyone. Hold on. I will read out as I'm posting the discussion. Start new discussion. Title. Secret fix. Fix discovered for game crashing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have recently discovered that if you are on an Intel branded GPU during the early stages of the game, you may find yourself crashing rather frequently due to DirectX 12 errors. If you go into your properties setting and add the launch option -DX10, the game will look and run significantly better with far less crashes. I found that by doing this simple fix, I was able to make this game a far more enjoyable experience, which made itself more reminiscent of the classic GameCube and Xbox third-person fighting games, which I had personally expected this game to successfully emulate. While I've thus far had a rough experience with crashing and general lack of response to my controller inputs, doing this simple fix appears to have resolved all of my issues. Yes. Inputs, not inputs. Has seems to resolve all of my issues. While I am not certain if this will affect any others on this forum, I hold hope and pray that even one of you out there will find this little fix a helpful one. There we go, boys! Alright, we've posted. Fix discovered for game crashing. There we go. I am a certified JENOUZSMRTGUY, a genius smart guy. Yes, that's how you spell it. If anyone else tells you otherwise, they are lying. Well done, Hima. You're welcome. You're welcome, chat. Now to go back to dying repeatedly to this game. No, do not restart. A certified JENOUZ smart man. You're welcome! Ah! Please don't kill me! Hi! Could you quit hitting me in the face? That'd be nice! Hi! Ow! Please let me go! No! I'm here to help! I'm a hero! No! Please! Just let me live! I just want to live! Ow! Hey Dev, get in touch. I'll do all the voice acting for you. I'll do wonderful voices like that. It'll be great. It'll definitely fit the other voice acting you've got here. I have a Neumann U89, so don't worry. That's how you can tell that I am an expert voice actor. I have an expensive microphone. No, I'm not using that for streaming right now. I'm using the MKH416, which is also considered an expensive microphone, but it's, you know, less expensive than the U89. But if you ever need some voice acting work done, I can do some really incompetent voice acting work for you. It'll be great. And I'll do it in exchange for having my own super cool character in the game. Okay, anyway. Chat! I exploded again. Anyway. Hi. Yeah, I know, right?
You do this?
No! I didn't do this! It was humans who sought to give me tribute!
Not with local law, so...
Hi, excuse me, could I have you inform local law enforcement that this fight is gonna make me pay? Hi, excuse me. You know, I probably shouldn't, like, literally hit my face on this every single time. You know, this is the first time in a while that I have actually enjoyed losing over and over again. Hello, Kimberly! How are you? I hope you're having yourself a wonderful day! Kimberly! You seem like you are coming in for the first time in a while. Mostly because I haven't been streaming for a while, so it's very good to see you all the same. Whoa!
Dodge this! No time to swerve! All cylinders, all out!
Alright, could you... I'm good anymore. I'm capturing bunnies for Easter. Hey, that'll be fun. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Hi, excuse me. Alright, could you not kill me as much as you are? That would be delightful. Thank you. Hi, I'm just gonna... Okay, the game still bugged out a little bit. Oh. Chat, I see what happened. I have unpaused in the game over screen. Hey, developer. I don't know if you know how to fix this, but I seem to have been able to unpause during game over. Now, I'm not sure if that's intentional. But I feel like it's less than ideal.
I'm safe, yes. I am. I'm also, those are 2D objects. Look at that. They're culled on the backside. Well, chat, if you're ever looking for somebody to do some bug testing and horribly break things, you know, I'm your guy. I'm your guy. I am ready to break the video game.
I'm ready, 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 I'm ready.
Hey chat, how do you guys feel about the fact that they're trying to build expandable graphics cards? Where you can add more video RAM onto the graphics card? Because personally, I think that's cool.
You choice of words. Did you do this? Yeah. Now, I know it seems a bit over it. No.
Come on!
I would let the law so preoccupied with the pulp bag. How bad it is? Prick! I'll make you pay!
Yes, I countered! Hi, could you not kill me immediately? That would be nice. Hi. Ow! Ow! That was my face!
Alright, chat. We're not gonna... Hima of the hack and slash, what is your wisdom? The stock market is a scam. The economy isn't real. Value your relationships with others. Build connections with the people around you, and you'll have more wealth in this life than any other.
Seems a bit over it. No.
Turn to God if you want more wealth in the life beyond. Turn to your neighbors, make friends, build connections, because the connections you build today are going to be worth more than any of the money you made in the last 10 years. Money can only get you so far, but connections will get you everything. Here's my wisdom.
You won't dodge this! All cylinders, all out! No stopping now! You won't dodge this! No time to swerve!
Life's too short to go searching for earthly possessions. But remember, if you are going to search for earthly possessions, search for earthly relations instead of the possessions. Because they'll give you more possessions in the long run. And remember that the internet is not something that is made to be real. It is an ephemeral thing that leads you away. Hi, can I ask you to start hitting me? Can I have you reset my health for me?
I am a wizard! Excuse me, I am a wizard. I'm standing for the camera. Stop it. Wizard. Wizard! Wizard. Wizard! Wizard! Define connections.
No time to
Friends, businessmen, people that you know. Build out an understanding of people around you who are like-minded and share your own things. Do not be unequally yoked with those who are around you. Abound yourselves with those who are similar enough to you that you are able to find these things, but make sure that you are not surrounded by those who are dumber than yourself, but instead surround yourself with those who make your intellect seem lacking. For it is by surrounding yourself with those who are smarter than yourself, by surrounding yourself with those who are better than yourself, that you humble yourself in a way that will be able to bring yourself to a better future. Because in this world, there are a number of things that people take for granted. One of them is the people about them. Another one is the fact that they are, in themselves, something small and insignificant. Remember that you are human, remember that you are mortal, and remember that life is something which is a finite resource that will always be taken away from you in the end. And while you can sit and collect gold, you can sit and collect riches, you can sit and collect all of these things of the earth, it is the impacts that you leave on the lives around you that will have any sort of long-term ramifications.
I would go on. So preoccupied.
And though finance can do many things for you, there are many things in this world that are far more important than simple finance. And finance is only so important as what it can get you. And if your finance doesn't get you anything, it serves you nothing.
You won't dodge this! No time to swerve! Peel out!
Remember that there are a large number of people who will lie to you of what the world is about, what life is about, and you can never trust truly that which comes from another, but only that which comes from above. For the wisdom of man is folly, worth little more than silken rags. For yes, while they may be smooth, they are themselves all the same rags of shame and failure. Remember that the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb? You can't attack, but that doesn't mean you don't have to dodge his attacks! Oh. You know, I probably should have learned that. You know, something tells me I'm not exactly the most skilled hero in the world. Hey, I don't want to look at you. Boom! He thought I wasn't paying attention, but the truth is, I was! Alright, so I still have to dodge. This is fine. How to connection! Step 1! Discover these places where the things which you enjoy are held.
Peel out! Peel out!
Discover these scenarios of what you personally enjoy, what you personally are, what you hold to. Build yourself to a better position, where you can know yourself, and then you shall know those people whom you wish to enjoy the company of. Hi! I am not dodging well. Hi! Ah! Please, stop killing me! Hi. Ow. But Hima, I don't like a lot of people that like the same things as me. They like it the wrong way. I thought step 1 was getting batshit drunk. Are you kidding me? Would I ever suggest people get batshit drunk? I'm the guy who, when I get drunk, I hurt people. That is not a good idea. That is not like a... Oh, thank you. He called me cute, chat. He thinks I'm adorable. You know, I think you're cute too, Mr. Shirtless Man. I think you're cute, Mr. Shirtless Man. Please stop killing me. I said you're adorable. I'm pretty sure you suggested it at least once. Shh! Shh! Don't listen to what past Himawari suggested. Past Himawari is stupid. He's not nearly as cool as current Himawari.
No time to swerve!
Good point, fellow chatter. But Hima, people are stinky. Well then, make new people. Just keep hunting down the people that you want and getting rid of the people that you don't want. Remember, I'm a villain. I'll suggest all kinds of things like murder. Ow! D for damn, you're dead. I am pretty sure I've suggested many things before that are very bad ideas, chat. Oh, thank you. Did you do this? Did you light this church on fire?
But with local laws so preoccupied with the bolt Frick! I'll make you pay! No time to swerve! All cylinders, all out! All cylinders, all out! All cylinders, all out! God this! All cylinders, all out! No stopping now!
What is even happening right now?
All out!
What is even happening right now? Hold on. I like how you said suggestions like you had more on the list than murder, but you just stopped. Well, yeah. Murder's like a lot of suggestions, let's be honest here. Listen, I'm a villain, okay? These things happen. Fine, I'll give you more lists on the suggestion. Murder, interrogation, arson, homicide, kidnapping, manslaughter, voluntary manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter, larceny? I'm trying to think of other, like, suggestions on how to make connections, chat.
All cylinders, all out! All cylinders, all out!
Hi! I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge this bit. I'm hitting the dodge button. Okay. I need to figure out how to dodge that bit, because obviously I'm doing something wrong there.
Cute choice of words. You do this?
Cute choice of words.
Yes, I'm very cute. Thank you for noticing.
I know it seems a bit over.
Come on, 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 come on.
So preoccupied with the bolt.
I am so preoccupied as well.
Frick! I'll make you pay! All All out! All cylinders, all out! You won't dodge this! All cylinders, all out!
Hi there. How are you? Ah! All right, hold on. Listen, I've got this. I've got this. I believe. Listen, this is not the style of game I'm good at. Am I good at any game? Sometimes. I'm decent at logistics games. I'm also semi-decent at first-person shooters, but these are the things we forget. I'm still going to beat this game. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to beat this game. Hi. Can you attack me in a way that'll actually get me the bonuses that I need? Or are you the wrong kind of guy? Hi. Can I ask you to attack me with a green attack or no? Hey, these are the kind of guys I was talking about, where each one does a different, like, specific attack. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. How are you? Would you like to give me a hug? I'm rather lonely with this boss fight, and I realize I don't have enough HP, so I'm probably gonna die after this. Wait. Chat! We're initiating conversation! Hello! My name... Himawari-san. Your name? Mi llamo es Kotetsu. Eigo ga wakarimasu ka? Eigo ga wakarimasu. Nihongo wakarimasu. Tweaker-san! Yes, Tweaker-san. Hello, I would like to open communications with you. So, why did you become a mass-murdering robot? Was it the fentanyl? Too bad the monsters won't give you any health. I know, right? They aren't even attacking. I mean, I can just kind of sit here and we can hang out and, you know, we're in our little green bubble. You know, it's a lot more peaceful than... So is this a dating sim now? Do we have to, like, figure out, like, what Tweaker-san's into? Do we have to, like, get Tweaker-san a series of different narcotics so that he can get what he's looking for? Do you believe... Tweaker-san, do you believe that love can bloom, even on the battlefield? From the moment I first laid eyes on your massive, glowing, pink and purple veins, your red outlines, and your horrifyingly gangled fingers, I knew we would get along. You know, I also have a gun, but, you know, mine's like on the wall, not stapled to where my hand once was. You wanna go for drinks later? Like, we could go to the theme park. You know, you and me, we could, like... there's a really cool, like, theme park near here. I actually think it got set on fire with the church, but, I hear they have a Ferris wheel. We could get mochi. You wanna get mochi? Like, I mean, you're not walking away here, so I'm presuming that you're into me, but, like, you know, like, I'm not sure. I don't really read signs very well. Good advice, Hima. Yeah. When you find the monsters, take them out for mochi. That's the secret. You just gotta take them out for mochi. So, you wanna fight? I got this cool-ass sword. It turns into a motorcycle. He's kind of doing a bad job of dancing in time with the music. Like, he's trying. He's just vibing. He's vibing. He is vibing. I was kind of waiting, hoping that he would change form or would turn into one of the ones that I can counter. But we might just die. You know, chat, I think that's really a good lesson for life in general. You might just die. If I walk around you. No, he's just excited to be here. You know, when I do this feels like it would make for a pretty good 3D platformer. Yeah, if I just get him dizzy enough, he'll fall over and die. Oh, shit! Hi. Oh, fuck! He exploded! Hi.
All cylinders?
Is that gonna...
All cylinders? All out!
Are you gonna give me HP? Hi, so how do I dodge these attacks? Whoa! Whoa! Hey, 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 whoa, hey, ho, ho, hey, ho, ho. Hi. You'd never hit a man with glasses, would you? If I put on glasses, will you stop hitting me? Oh, that's how I do it. Hi. Hi, excuse me. Hi, could you? Excuse me. Hi. Wow, shoot. Hey, could you? Excuse me. Hi. Can I ask you to please not kick my ass?
You won't dodge this!
Yeah, there's a counter. Yeah, there's a counter. There's a counter.
No time to swerve! Peel out! You won't dodge this!
What's that? Hima's actually taking the game seriously now after taking a little break to just talk with his tweaker friend? Yes.
You won't dodge this!
Wait, hold on. Which one? There you are! What the fuck?! Bullshit! 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 Bullshit!
Oh, crap. You just You do this? All out!
I was so close. Chat, I thought I'd actually figured out what I needed to do. Turns out, part of that.
Bulk bags.
Bolt bags.
I'll make you pay!
Hi. Now you learn all of his attacks. It's true. That's the next stage. Honestly, that is the next stage of the attack. That is the next stage of this. We just learn all of the attacks and then we're good. You know, once I'm not suffering horribly, I'm enjoying this a lot more, chat. Once I'm not repeatedly suffering as much, even when I'm just slamming my face against a brick wall, I really like the cinematic nature of this. I do still stand by the fact that I feel like the attacks could be a little more meaty.
I know it seems a bit overindulgent.
It does seem a bit overindulgent.
Local
I hope you don't find it overindulgent when I cut your head off and put it on a pike!
prick. I'll make you pay!
Yum, yum, yum. Yum. What do we got? What's our time? 2:30... 2:30 something? I have to keep looking over to the clock to make sure we're good.
No stopping now! No time to swerve!
No time to squirt!
Peel out!
Peel off! I really want some rice pilaf! Yeah, no, why couldn't we have done that in the later bottle? Kill the red ones first. Hi, can I just unlock from everybody? That'd be nice. If I could just, like, not auto-lock and could instead, like, manual lock. Yes, yes, I understand. Pilaf. It's very delicious. We all like rice pilaf. Mmm, pilaf. Pilaf! On. Some more rice pilaf. Let's practice. Excuse me. I feel like a practice room where you can spawn the enemies would be far more useful than the tutorial they give you. I feel like just having a little room where I can, like, spawn the enemies one by one and practice my moves myself. Maybe a little, like, training dungeon or something. Like a little timing minigame thing. Oh, that could be fun! Hey, hear me out. I know it's a solo dev, so they're not gonna be able to do this. But you have a series of little minigames that use the exact same gameplay style mechanics as the main game, but they do little things that make you want to learn, even outside of the gameplay. Like a little rhythm game or something. Get people not to spam the buttons. I feel like that'd be fun. I feel like that'd be fun. Hey, how's it going? Did you like my cool wizard hat? It works really good with the armor. I could play this for hours. This is just kind of nice. Alright, get the timing right. I want to practice the timing on these guys, so I can get the timing better for their boss. I still don't know what the skill points does. I meant to say you now know all his attacks. Oh, okay, so there's not like another one that I'm missing there? Good. Good, that's fine. I wish there was an easier way to practice his timing on some of this, rather than just dying over and over again. Also, this is important to get me back into the Zen mode. What? There we go.
You know, if I made a game, I think I'd make a more Dynasty Warriors style version of something similar to this. Just even more enemies. Try to get as many enemies on screen as you can so you can feel like it.
All cylinders, all out! All cylinders, all out!
There we go. Ah! Penis! Sorry, I had to sneeze there for a second, and I decided to say the word penis while I was sneezing.
Cute choice of words. You do this? Yeah. Now, I know it seems a bit overindulgent, but with local laws so preoccupied with the bulk bags, how can I resist?
There we go.
Frick! I'll make you pay!
There we go.
All cylinders, all out!
What if I just stand here?
No time to swerve!
What if I actually just only press the buttons the bare minimum amount of time, and I just have no effort on it at all? Hold on. Hold on, let's try and treat this like I'm a badass. Hold on. I'm not, but let's try and treat it like I am. Why did I explode? Oh yeah, because I got hit over and over again until I died. You know, that happens. That happens. I still feel like this should be a level 3 boss. Maybe level 2.
Now, I know it seems a bit overindulgent.
This feels like a mid-boss. Like, I'm not sure how you escalate past this fight, unless this is like the only fight there and you've got a very short game. Which I guess could work, right? If you're doing like your first game thing. But this just feels, man, it's satisfying. And it does do exactly what I thought it needed to do.
No time to swerve! You won't dodge this!
Let's try it. Hold on. Excuse me. Really? Yeah, sometimes it doesn't feel as responsive as it needs to be. But I'm not sure how you really fix that. You make it so you can cancel some of the animations, because if you do that, you run the risk of basically ruining the gameplay's balance on them. So I'm not entirely sure how you would even... Like, sometimes the animations feel like they're going on for just that little bit too long. But I feel like once you've learned them, it'll be fine.
You won't dodge this! You won't dodge this!
Yet, it's taking me a fair while to learn them. It definitely feels like one of those games that...
All out!
Once you learn it, it's hard to unlearn. And then it'll be hard to actually judge the balance that you need to make with this stuff in order to make it... How do I word this? It feels like a game that you already have to be invested in the game to be good enough at the game to enjoy the game. Which I feel like is a downside, but at the same time does also feel like exactly what it's going for. So I'm not sure if that is... I suppose the biggest difference would be, is that intentional, right? Is the difficulty intentional? Does it mean to be like this? And if so, okay, cool, fine. It feels satisfying. I think that's one of my big issues. This kind of feels like season 2 or 3 of one of the Toku shows.
Peel out!
Not season 2 or 3. Probably like the halfway point. No, not halfway point. I'm trying to think words here. If I'm watching a show and we're having this kind of fight that takes this kind of difficulty, what are we looking at here? Mid-boss? Maybe.
Peel out!
Skill point for special attack, if I'm not mistaken, is for later in the game. There's still a little few mechanics that are not available at the current point of the chapter. Fair enough. I mean, fair enough. I don't know, I mean, again, I'd like to try and, like, peel apart the developer's brain to try and, like, is that the right phrasing?
Now,
Like, discuss with them, like, figure out, like, where was their intent on this?
I'm with local law so preoccupied with the bulk bags. How can I resist? Prick! I'll make you pay! No stopping now!
Oh, sorry, I did that too early. There we go, didn't break it. That's kind of what it feels like. It kind of feels like a demo. Like, not in the sense that it's incomplete, in the sense that it feels like a vertical slice of gameplay.
Seems a bit overdone.
This feels like a vertical slice, like, example thing that you would give to your publishing house to tell them, hey, this is what the game will eventually be like. I was thinking there, and I'm like, why does this feel familiar and strange? This feels like the kind of thing we would give the studio. Hey, we want to make this game where you're doing a Tokusatsu sort of, like, hero fighting game. We want to have, like, the main character. Here's how he controls. Here's some basic experiences here. Here's a little boss fight we've got here to show you the general experience of that. That's what it is. Yeah! Really? Really, he explodes again as he's jumping backwards. Now, if we're living in the alternate fantasy area of my brain where I'm deciding this, what do I do? What do I do with this exact same little battle here?
Now, I know it seems a bit overdone.
Probably make the exact same mistakes as a lot of modern millennial game designers, right? I probably sit there and go, alright, we're gonna have a series of smaller fights where we introduce your power levels, and maybe you're only doing one style of block. Now we'll introduce the other side, now we'll introduce the other side. And then I'd have this guy teased a little bit with a few sub-bits where you have maybe he shows up and kills a few boss battles, kills a few folks and whatnot. Now we're in hour, like, 2 of the game, fight this guy here, bing bang boom. I do feel like the general... I like this arena a lot better than I like the first couple areas. Because it's actually got some of the greenery going on, it's got more of the feel there. However, starting your game with an area that feels like the last area of the game is an interesting maneuver, and it's not one that I'm certain will pay off. But it also is enough curiosity for me that I really want to know where they go from here in level design. I've seen the desert. Feels like a prototype game, and they can come back like No Man's Sky did. Oh, I hope they do. Like, genuinely. I hope this developer... Because we had one of the guys who's hired the developer for VFX work before, video FX work, come in here, who said that they're going to be showing this stream to the developer who made this game. And I can genuinely say, I still stand by firmly that this has a lot of fucking potential if the dev sticks with it and builds onto it. Like, even if you can have the worst launch in the world, and if you genuinely just do everything you can to make it better, you can really fucking recover. I am glad this wasn't released as early access, right? Because I feel like early access has a little bit too much... Early access has a simultaneous lack of pressure and a massive pressure, in the sense that you are going to lose interest from people by the nature of how you have to dev things for an early access dev cycle, right? Whereas just releasing as it is, releasing it as is and then fixing it, right? The bones are rough and wobbly, but they're there for a good game. Yes, the bones are very wobbly. They're very rough. And for a first-time creator, right? One of the biggest issues we have right now is there is a lot of really good competition out there in terms of video gaming in general, right? And there's a lot of experiences that we have out there where people can go instead, right? The $10 price tag is perfect for this game. $10 is the price of a meal in modern United States, right? But even then, you're still going to be competing with a lot of older games, a lot of more professionally designed games.
I think by doing some tweaking with some of the level design to add more little elements of decoration, I would say. Like little bits of like things you can hop up onto, little elements here. Maybe adding in some other gameplay elements that can not necessarily distract from, but can keep forcibly teaching you these mechanics. Because right now, there's mechanics that it's like, yes, I will learn these mechanics by playing it this way, right? I will learn these mechanics, not by playing the tutorial, because the tutorial didn't honestly teach me most of this stuff, it told me it, right? But I feel like if we have, like, another level or two of actual, like, slow mechanics build up, you have maybe some little side training options. Again, I'm going to be repeating myself a little bit here because we are doing a live stream, and people will come in, people will go, and I'll have to repeat myself as we go here. Don't expect major, really good gameplay. I did game design, I did not do game playing that much. I know, contrary to popular belief. No, there's a reason I'm not in that industry anymore. It's because I'm bad at it. Yeah, this definitely feels like a solid vertical slice of gameplay. Hey, studio, hire me on. Give me the extra money I need to be able to finish this project of mine. It's something me and my buddies want to work on, right? If you gave me this game and said, this is a prototype for a PlayStation 2 game, I'd be like, you know, I wish this got finished. Which is why I'm still gonna say, I hope this gets finished. Holy shit, I hope this gets finished. Although I'm wondering how we go from end of the world, crazy apocalypse land, with big old church and overgrown... Actually, really cool fucking designs here. Hold on. Oh, I like that. Ooh, I like the greenery. Like the little legs and whatnot there. Ooh, I like that. I don't like how sometimes this locks up. I want to get a better look at that. Ooh, I like that backing. Dude, some of the environments in this are fucking great, man. Hold on. Now that I can actually see shit... Yeah, I definitely feel like we need a couple levels before this. We probably need a little bit of difficulty rebalancing, potentially. Although, I don't know. It might just be that this is the easiest fight in the game, and that it all gets fucking harder from here, and this is for people who played Devil May Cry and thought it was a little bit too easy. I don't know. Definitely has about the same level of HP on the enemy as Devil May Cry.
No time to swerve.
Definitely makes me feel like I'm playing Devil May Cry. The first one on PlayStation 2. In honestly, kind of a good way. I do wonder if it would benefit from that. Because I see there's other characters, and I'm wondering how the other characters actually play here. There is a part of me that wonders if this would benefit from the Sonic Adventure style of having a few different characters where you don't necessarily have... Chat! He is still killing me. I am dead and he's still killing me. There's not really any Kamen Rider-inspired games on PC. They can go big if they improve fast before people notice it. Well, there's going to be a bunch of competition dropping very shortly here. That's one of the big problems that this game's going to face. We have competition that's coming on, right? We have Showa Story. We have... you know what? I am going to do this developer a solid, right? I am going to do this developer a solid, and I am actually, despite the state this game is in right now, I am going to add multiple copies of this game in my cart, and I am going to gift this to several friends. I'm going to actually gift this to several friends who can check out this game and see whether they like it or not. And I'm going to support the development of this game in the hopes that the developer sticks with this and builds it to something proper. I do not think that right now this game is worth it, but I want to get this for other people in order to provide that little bit of financing to kind of push forward and go, hey, please keep working on this. Please keep doing this. There we go. Okay.
What do you mean I can't send What the fuck do you mean I can't gift them that? Oh, fuck you, Steam. Due to regional price differences, you can't gift this copy to people. Well, then let me pay the higher regional price. Holy shit, Steam, what did you do? What do you mean I can't... Oh, that pisses me off. Due to regional price differentials, the gifts you are trying to send cannot be sent. Oh, fuck you, game. Fuck you. Fuck you, Steam. That's not the game's problem. That is a Steam problem. I wanted to buy copies of this game to give my friends, and I fucking can't because I'm in a different region than them. Holy shit. That is some baby back horse shit. I get why you guys are doing it. You're doing it so that people can't sell this stuff online and get different prices, and then Valve doesn't get as much money. But, again, fuck that. Seriously? Fucking seriously? Really? This is what we're doing right now? Okay. Well, so much for me buying the game for other people to try and support the developer. I guess we just... get fucked! Get fucked how copy? Solid copy. Hold on. I'm gonna swap out the Xbox controller for the PlayStation controller so that I can try and have a slightly different layout experience. There we go. This one should have... Oof. Hold on. Excuse me, we're having some minor issues here. Let's see if I can get that one proper. Nope. Yeah, controller's doing its own thing. Okay. Yeah, no. The bones are rough, they're wobbly. It is a skeleton that is kind of like hobbling its way across the start line, but I think by the time it gets to the finish line, it'll be a phenomenal little experience. Let's see. Because again, I'm cobbling this together to work right now. In the best way it can on my computer. And I want to try and finish this game, I really do. I don't know how many issues we're going to have here going forward in terms of difficulty, in terms of general gameplay experience, but I am glad that I've already found a way to get it working on my card. Dalton Freeland, thank you for making this game. Genuinely, Dalton. Thank you for making this game. Press any button! Press any button. The other controller I was using a minute ago, not working right now. Oh, we have an issue on the main menu. Maybe not. Wait, I think that's his hip. Is that his hip? Or is it a background issue? I think that is the space between his holster and his thigh, rather than a hole in the main menu. Yeah, no, I'm excited. Chat! I'm gonna have to try and find another controller to be able to continue this. Either way. Honestly, like, 3 hours out of this so far? Like, yes, I haven't gotten past the first boss, but I do still think this has potential. I'm excited. Chat, I am excited. I am very, very excited. Gavan, Gavan, wait, I can award myself? Chat! I can award myself using Steam points. Hold on, this could be really funny. I'm gonna award myself the smart point, chat. I'm gonna award myself the smart point. This will be fucking funny. Hold on. Yes. Damn it! You can't award yourself! Ah, that would have been so funny, though! Wait, there's special moves? Hold on. Game could really benefit from having a move list, an ability to review the tutorial in the pause menu. Shock those aren't in there already. You unlock more moves as you get in. Second and third levels unlock a good chunk of moves that let you do actual combos. As for controls, use the L3 menu when playing. I feel as if the current issues need better menus and better pause lists. Yeah, I can get behind that. It would have been nice. Can't end the first level. Should I wait? A lot of people said to be posting their reviews with less than 20 minutes of playtime, so it's kind of hard to make anything out of most reviews so far. Only experienced the game one crash during debut. Can't say it's buggy, but it's unpolished. For example, I don't see a visual indicator when I got hit other than my health bar going down. Hard to get other feedback as I play. I think, chat, I think that the response thing would be fixed by just having not an actual shield, but having the shield style effect on there. I'm going to check out some of these here. Fun bug in first boss. During the first boss, after I died, when I press continue a bit in frustration, pressed all the controls of the same game, and it goes back to playing, so I was dead, but I could still do damage. Wait! Chat! I can glitch the first boss fight to get past it by getting in that screen, being dead. Most of the reviews are things I don't think you need more than a half hour to review. Voices range from too quiet or too loud, no slider for voices, only for music and sound effects. The gameplay is lacking, unfortunately, due to the combat. While feeling very fun, there's no indication of your attacks hitting, leading to a lot of issues registering what's going on in combat. The buggy tutorial text, sound with the wrong accompaniment, and graphics that sometimes simply don't exist. Okay, I continue to the first and the second phases. Up to that point, faced enemies going through walls and visual effects. Volumes are all over the place. Yes, that needs sound engineering. First boss isn't very well telegraphed, so you can consistently clip out arenas with dash attacks. There's no sensitivity options. Playing with a controller and the camera is quite uncomfortable camera-wise. Understandable. Riddled with bugs and issues, you can't open the menu while in-game. You can't? I thought you could. You can't lower the volume menu below music below a certain amount or turn it off. No adjustment for camera sensitivity or changing controls. Moments you clip through into unintended map areas from your dashes, even moments where you can continue fighting enemies as a non-existent character after you died. Interesting. Audio cuts out, there's a lack of cut. Well, I mean, a lot of these fixes seem like they'd be not super hard. Not super hard to get around, right? There's a story in levels. Square arena fighter with wave after enemies, then a boss, just like an arena fighter. No jumping around, no secrets, no nothing. There are a story in levels. Another game with no achievements, no trading cards, and nothing. Why do people give a fuck about trading cards? Chat, genuine question here. Why do people give a fuck about achievements and trading cards? And honestly, since when is it a bad thing to play a game from 2000 on PS2? Failed to start process message every time I launch, reinstall, check the file integrity. After putting the PC game launch is successful. Hasn't been any updates, so it's a matter of exclusion setting on Windows security not applying until setting restart. Either way, not a great solution as it makes me nervous about the safety of using the software. Interesting. Interesting. Chat. I may actually need to hop out here to deal with helping my dad with a few things here. Unfortunate as that sounds, because we're just getting to the point where we normally start the stream. Bragging rights is a sense of accomplishment. Yeah, no. I mean, that's genuinely the first part. We are actually, believe it or not, chat, I am going to come back to this game, and I'm probably going to fucking finish it. Pardon my language, but now that I can get this game actually working, I can take a lot of this stuff and just... I can play this, like, genuinely. I want to see the other levels. I want to see what they do here. Because you start out with a destroyed city, right? In what feels like a sort of, like, end of everything kind of scenario. And it's just the first level. I am not going to sit here and say, this game needs a story with companions and needs little side characters. I mean, I would like some mini-games to give me a little bit of a better understanding of some of the controls. I would like to see some sort of, like, a shielding mechanic, as in when you get hit, you glow a little bit. Or when the enemies get hit, they glow a little bit. I feel like those wouldn't be super crazy to do on some of this for feedback. I'd like to see some fixes for the issues requiring you to use DirectX 10 instead of DirectX 12. I feel like, in general, we have, again, warbly, wibbly, wobbly bones, right? But they are bones all the same that can be utilized to make a wonderful project here. I feel like Genuinely. Again, am I being easy on this game? Yes, because it's somebody's first fucking project. If it's somebody's first project, of course I'm going to be easier on it, right? And I also have a Common Rider Blade. Holy shit, thank you, Crunky. Holy shit, Crunky managed to find a 2-in-1 set of Kamen Rider games, so we're probably going to play that as well. I want to try and turn this era of loss and sadness in my personal life into an era of revitalizing the channel by going towards what I wanted to do. It would be fun. It would be fun. Home in an area with giant fucking squirrel. Holy shit. On a forward, that's my buddy. That's an insanely huge squirrel. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out. I know this is like a little bit of a weirdly timed stream. I know it's a bit of a shorter one. I just want to make sure that I can get everything taken care of with my dad, make sure things are going well there. I'm having to take care of a lot of family. I'm doing some hospice care for a family member as well, which has been a little bit rough, but you know, we are going to do the best we can. And to the developer of this game, if you wind up watching this later, genuinely know that I wish you good progress on this, and I hope that you can make this game into one that's actually really fucking good, because I want to see more good video games. I want to see more people willing to make projects and products that they personally believe in, right? I want to see that. I want us to be able to get to a point where we can have games that are made with love, right? Made with passion. And it's clear that this is made with passion, even if it's not made with the most skill, right? And the good thing about skill, a lack of skill, but an abundance of passion, is you can build skill. But passion is hard to build. Passion gets worn down. Passion gets torn away. Passion gets stripped away. It's kind of hard to strip away skill, right? So if you just keep working, you keep doing things you enjoy, you keep handling the things that you love to do, eventually you'll get the skill to make your passion actually work, right? And even if it's not this game, even if it's not the next game, I know that if you can maintain that passion, if you can maintain that joy, you can maintain that dedication, and you can put out things that you personally enjoy, you're going to be in a far better spot than anyone else who tries to do that same crap without the passion, without the love, without the joy. I wish you all of the best with this stuff, and I am going to keep playing through this game. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to finish this game, no matter how bad I am at it, right? No matter how bad. No matter how bad I am at it, I am going to make this work. Because I want to see what's in here, and I want to figure out what on earth is the long-term goals here. What is the plan? What went into some of the later levels? And genuinely, where do you go from the style of the first level? I, at this point, highly, highly doubt that there's going to be a reveal that this was like a training mission or something. It feels like we're just kind of starting in medias res, and they're explaining things halfway that we don't really know yet. I'll try and figure out some little bits on how to get past that first boss, and we'll see what we can do here. We might even have like another stream of several hours of just slamming my face into a wall. I don't know. We'll find out. But either way, chat. Thank you as well, Bubba. Thank you everybody who decided to tune in here. Thank you so much for having a wonderful time. I appreciate everybody who winds up taking their time out to just, you know, spend some time hanging out for a little bit. I think that this stuff is well and truly worth it, and I'm looking forward to playing more games, not simply because I think they'd be popular or they'd make good content, but because I want to check them out, right? And I like Tokusatsu stuff, right? I like Toku, I like Sentai, I like my masked fighters, I like this stuff. It's fun, and I don't get enough chance to share that with you guys. So let's hope moving forward we can. Now, thank you guys so much. And I hope every single one of you has a fantastic time. And if I don't see some of you again, it was nice to see you this one time. And if I do see you again, I'm looking forward to it. Take care, everybody, and have a wonderful time.